Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on MENTELLECT Patreon.
Why is that the greatest power that anyone can have on earth? Let me tell you something. You can force people into submission, but you can only do that for a certain period of time. There's a reason why the beast depends on media, television, radio, magazines, all media things to make sure they own and have control of that. The reason why they make sure that media, and when I say media, I'm talking about magazines, radio shows, music, film, TV, all tools of programming, mental programming are used, and there's a reason why the government makes sure or oversees the licensing of certain people who are allowed to operate these media outlets. There's a reason why. Because they understand that the person who controls the image of a people can eventually control a people. I'm going to say this again. Am I coming in class? I want to make sure I'm coming in class. Understand how these people think. They realize that a person who is able to control media through spell casting, through programming, because programming, spell casting is the same thing. They know that they can control the image of people by controlling the media outlets and things of that nature. Right? And this is why they're so heavily pressed on having a governmental control over the people. Having a governmental control over the people is key in this setup. You think that the term government, right, government was by accident, that they chose the name of this structured so-called society as a government? You think that was by accident? And that when you say it in an elongated, style of what it really is, governmental, you think that's a coincidence? Governmental, control of the mind. Govern means to control. Mental is the mind. So they let you know the government controls the minds of the people, how they think, how they view things, because that's the strongest power, like I said.
For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to MENTELLECT Patreon. Go to MENTELLECT Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and join the American Republic.
Subscribe to Ethnic American channel. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and subscribe to the new women's channel, MENTELLECT Presents, the women's channel on Patreon.
And subscribe to High and Mighty Talks on YouTube with NUBEN MENKARAYZZ.